Alright guys, what is up? It is your guy Poe Pro, broadcasting live and direct from the Poe Production Studios. And we are about to play some Trials of Mana. This time we are doing the Kevin and Charlotte quest. And I have no idea who to make my third party member. I'll let that be up to my viewers. But I'm absolutely not making Charlotte the main person. So I have beaten the game before. We're going to do a new game legit this time. I actually want to play this legit. I went through the Duran Angela quest with kind of New Game Plus-esque features. Meaning they were overpowered very quickly in the game. So I want to play this one legit. Alright guys, so we are going to play as Kevin and Charlotte's quest, but I don't know who to make my last party member. I'll let my moderator make that pick. So Kevin's the heir to the throne of Ferolia. His father is the king of the beastmen, but his missing mother was a human woman. Kevin's father raised him to be a fighting machine, which affected his social skills. He is unused to conversing with humans, which can make him hard to understand at times. The ice around the young boy's heart only begins to melt after making friends with Carl the wolf pup. Aww. Kevin's actually an awesome offensive fighter, so he's very fun to use.
Kevin! That's me!
His voice actor sucks though. But we have someone whose voice actress might even be worse just because they made her talk like she's Elma Fudd and she's like a stupid little kid and I don't ever want to hear her talk. But what makes everything worse is the fact that all the words are written right there by Elma Fudd. It doesn't make sense. It's like... I can't even think of it. Like, really would be wee-wee. Well, wee-wee. And it just looks weird written down. Anyway, Charlotte is the granddaughter of Wendel's Priest of Light. She looks much younger than she is thanks to the elfin blood in her veins. Perhaps because of this, she has always been coddled by the people who raised her in the temple. Charlotte's bright and outgoing personality can both be an asset and a hindrance. Though curious, she's suspicious and a bit of a scaredy cat. Charlotte's actually awesome for a healer, so you want to make her like heal you 99% of the time. Have her fight on occasion.
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendel.
Alright, so I will do a little roll call for my last few characters, and I'll let Tasty Farts pick out who we're going to do. Actually, you know what? I already kind of figured out who I want to be. I want to be Hawk. Because Hawk has very cool light classes that I almost never use because I almost always go dark class with him. So we are going to go light side with Hawk this time. So Hawkeye hails from the desert fortress of Navarro, home to the Guild of Noble Thieves. He was raised as the orphan ward of Flamecon, the leader, together with Flamecon's own children, Eagle and Jessica. Hawkeye comes across as a laid-back and charming young man, making it hard to tell when he's being serious. But at his core, Hawkeye is a fiercely loyal friend. Nothing gets past his honed senses and quick wit.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarro.
Alright, so we are good with this party of people. So just for content's sake, Tasty Farts, the last three people were Duran, who's basically just a good fighter type of character. You could make him a healer, or you could make him a really strong fighter. He's better as a fighter, I think. Angela, who's all offensive magic. And Reese, who's either can really buff your characters or nerf the enemies. So right here I got a healer, a brawler, and a guy that's also a brawler but has interesting spells to use. So let's see what Kevin's backstory is.
Persecuted by humankind, beastmen were forced to live a life of seclusion in the dark woods of Duskmoon Forest. Only one managed to stand up against the oppression. He became king. Under his rule, the beastmen banded together and created the kingdom of Ferolia. There, he and his kin waited for a chance to get revenge on the humans who drove them into hiding.
Well, if it isn't His Furry Majesty himself. How do you do this fine night? Ah, finally! The time is upon us, sire. With the coming shift in the world's mana power, now's the perfect opportunity. For what? For us! All to get back at those nasty humans!
Do I know you?
Oh, how silly of me! They call me Gourmand, Death Devourer. Our goals are the same, for I hate humankind as much as you do. May I offer you some unsolicited help?
Outsiders and help are unwelcome. Be gone!
No, wait. I'll leave, but if you change your mind, my dark spells are always at your service.
Wait. I'll give you one chance.
Oh, I shan't waste it. Now then, tell me what you would have me do, and consider it done, Your Majesty.
Alright, so that there is Gourmand. In the original game, he was called the Death Jester. Strange character, but I like him.
Kevin was the one and only son of Ferolia's king. The young boy's human mother had long since abandoned her half-blood child, leaving him to be raised in the forest by the Beastmen. Due to his Spartan upbringing, Kevin never connected with others. He was raised as his father's successor and trained to fight from infancy, leaving little time for friendships. One night, the young prince came across a slain mother wolf and her living pup, Carl. Finding a true friend in the affectionate wolf, the boy's frozen heart began to thaw.
Hey, sleep good? Huh? Carl? What was that yip, Carl? Tiny, but still a wolf. Don't bark like a dog. Here, howl. Like this.
You want to be a wolf or a sheep,
We're
Carl?
like you and me. A little wolf who acts like a dog. A beast man with human blood in my veins.
Oh, that's cool.
And neither of us have a mom. Don't worry, Carl. Got you. And I'll protect you, since your mom can't now. Carl, what's wrong?
No, not Carl.
No, Carl. Can't fight you. Won't fight you.
Alright, so you're kind of forced to fight Carl, Kevin's friend here, which is horrible. So you got your weak attack, you got your evade button, and your power attack. Most of the time you just want to land combos on your enemies. Oh god, this is terrible. I just like murdered poor Carl. Now part of like the old game, when you start you build up enough of your meter on the bottom there, you get a clash strike. So with this game, left button and X, which is just terrible. I just killed poor Carl.
Stop! What are you doing? Carl! body's moving on its own.
No, don't fight Carl. No! We just killed Carl. Kevin, you are a monster. Well, actually, you're a beast.
No, 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 Carl! Carl! How did this happen?
To be honest, this is absolutely like tragic because a dead dog
Unable
would
to
make me
resist his
cry.
beastman instincts, the boy transformed and attacked his only friend. Kevin made a grave by the flower patch they'd often visited. Racked with guilt, there he wept for his lost friend.
So sorry, Carl. I'm sorry.
Afterwards, Kevin didn't know how long he wandered the forest. Eventually, however, he made it back to the palace. But nothing was the same.
Carl couldn't protect my friend. I couldn't stop myself. Beastman blood awakened. But why did I transform? Why now?
Tell me why.
King might know something.
Alright, so we actually get to explore the Beastman Palace, which is a nightmare of a map. I hate the Beast Palace, it's just so humongous. We might as well explore a little bit, get some free items here. I can't break that vase? Alright, fine. Ooh, piece of chocolate. Ooh, a kitty cat. Beastmen will finally be able to leave this gloomy forest and join the rest of the world. Yeah, so Kevin's from the Beast Kingdom. They're not too smart, though. His Majesty is out. He left with that weird fella that just showed up at the castle. That weird fella is Gourmand.
By order of the king, the Beastmen forces are hereby sent out to take over human settlements. Our first target is the holy city, Wendel. Yes, sir! Now's our chance to pay back the humans for what they've done. Once we take their precious holy city, we'll have already dealt a serious blow to those weaklings. They'll be shaking in their boots. Yeah! Yeah!
In all honesty, I actually like Luger.
Listen up, Kevin. We'll be taking Jad, then it's straight to Wendel. You hear that, Princeling? Your old man picked me to lead the Beastmen to victory. He trusts me with his invasion plan, not you. How does it feel to be a waste
of space, huh? Sorry, I accidentally clicked the button a little too quick there. I do want to get that chest over there, though. But never mind, I guess I can't, because again, this is the Beast Castle. It's just a maze of horrible. I mean, look at this monstrosity. Look at that. Like, how is anyone going to navigate that? Up is down, down is up, left is right. Where am I going? Oh, up here, okay. A real specific spot, right by this wall.
Huh? I hear something through the wall. I know that voice.
Well done, Gormand.
It's an honor to fulfill the wishes of the king. Tell me, were you impressed by my dark magic then?
Corrupting the will of a tiny pup to attack my son is child's play. No matter. It induced Kevin's transformation as planned. With no more attachments to keep him from training, my son will become a weapon. I have no more need of you. Leave.
Wait, what? Be reasonable, Your Majesty.
You beast!
No, you're the beast.
Egads, just
Stop right there, coward!
Yes. Use that hatred I see in your eye. Bend it to your will, and let it fuel your beastman power. Never lose it.
Shut up!
Foolish boy. Know your place.
Oh, right in the face.
You called yourself Death Devourer, did you not?
Oh, yes, indeed, Your Majesty.
I leave my son to you.
Understood, sire.
Now, in all honesty, I don't really like what this game did with Kevin. He used to march around like power walking, like he's angry all the time, or he just had a weird kind of sprite animation on the Super Nintendo. And I always pictured his voice being kind of gruff sounding, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that would fit it, be like, "Carl, you're my friend. Why did I attack you? Why?" I hate what this game did with him. They made him like this unsure wussy prince kind of character. I mean, granted, yeah, that sort of fits his MO, but it's just, it just rubs me the wrong way. So we are going to make a new save file. Playing this game completely from scratch, no added bonuses like I had last game, so I'm going to go around killing everything. Now there are combos you can pull off, like weak, weak, strong for attacks. You could also do weak, strong to repel enemies away from you. I usually like doing the area attack because you get a few extra hits. And Kevin's strong. Kevin can pretty much decimate anything. it bothers me so much hitting dog enemies, because when they howl and yelp like they're real dogs, it hurts. It just hurts me. Alright, so we just gained a level. Level up to increase your hit points and stats like your strength. With increased stats, you can use training points to power up your characters by learning moves and abilities. Put points towards abilities from the training section of Circle 3 lines. So right now, just to show you right here in training, I can train different areas. So using training points you obtain after leveling up to learn moves and abilities and increase your stats. Moves. Magic spells and attacks you learn will automatically be added to the move ring menu. Press down or up to bring the menu, and select the move while exploring the field or battling. Casting moves cost MP, so yeah, just some cute little fun pictures there. Increase your stats. Increase your base HP, MP, strength, stamina, intellect, spirit, or luck stats. Abilities will grant you special bonuses to help you on your adventure. Equip an ability to get the bonus effect. And chain abilities. Abilities with the two people holding hands icon. Next to them are chain abilities. When equipped, these abilities will affect the other party members in addition to the player character. Those are good. Those actually go to all three of your characters, so they're pretty good to have that. So right now I have 2 training points. I can buff up my strength a little bit. Pretty much anything right now I can buff up a little bit. Now I know my boy Bullet Tooth Tony's going to tell me do luck, but I'm not doing luck. So right there I'm buffing up my strength. I get a little bit more strength for Kevin. If I get a few more training points, I get conflagration. Conflagration. I don't even know what that means. Dealt damage increases 15% when hit point drops below 30% or lower. That's not super useful, but I mean, beginning of the game it will be. Ward off, that's not too bad. Defensive. Reduce the total amount. That's actually not bad. You know what? I might actually do a... Oh, that's spirit, not luck. Let me buff my strength for now. So we just buffed up our strength ability. Go, Kevin. Now you're a little bit stronger. You can now punch Tony harder.
Give him back! Give him back!
Oh, spare me! I was merely following His Majesty, the King of Ferolia's orders. Wait. I've come to you with an offer. Wouldn't you like to know how to bring your little Carl back to life?
Huh?
Shh, listen. Ferolian forces are on their way to Wendel as we speak. You need to find the Priest of Light who lives there. Why? Because he knows how to bring back the dead.
You lie!
Oh, now does this look like the face of a liar? You cannot wait! Ludger's guards have already left. If you dally, they may do away with the priest before you arrive.
Where's Wendel? Where?
It's this way, Your Highness.
You just killed that hedge.
Now, you You must make for Mintus. It's just outside the Dusk Moon Forest. And from there, you can cross the sea to the city of Jad. Wendel is quite close to that location. So don't dawdle, or Ludger will have complete control of Wendel before you even arrive. Understand? Try to stay out of his sight, okay? In fact, I shouldn't be seen here with you either. I'll take my leave. Goodbye and good luck, young prince.
Carl. Wait for me. Priest of Light and Wendel will tell me how to bring you back. Still my best friend. Carl. That coward is no father. He must be the reason Mom left me behind. Is she alive? I want to see her.
Alright, and that's Kevin's backstory.
Kevin burned with hatred for his father and shame for the feral blood in his veins that made him deliver the final misguided blow to his only friend. As the Ferolian troops left the castle, the young prince was hot on their heels. He had to get to Wendel and ask the Priest of Light to bring Carl back to life.
So I guess you get unique character intros, depending on whichever character you pick as your main person, because this is different. So in all honesty, it's like some lines that are delivered by Kevin's actor are fine. I mean, they're kind of fits the character of Kevin, where he's not the most articulate person. It's kind of like Ayla in Chrono Trigger. But there's times when the pausing is just utterly insane. Like, I miss my mother. I have to see her. It's just the delivery's so weird. But I love the fact that he actually swims to Wendel. Like, he swims faster than the ship. That's some good cardio right there. I mean, this guy would kill Michael Phelps if given the chance.
Belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
Too many guards. Can't let beastmen find me.
Alright, so we are in the
I have to
castle
go to
city
Wendel
of Jad right
for
now, and
Carl.
it's actually been taken over by the beastmen. And Kevin can't really be seen. Now what's pretty funny is, in the old game, it doesn't really matter. You can talk to the people, they're all like, oh my god, the beastmen are everywhere, they're so scary, blah blah blah, what can we do? And I just tell them, fret not, young people. Young children, there's no reason to be worried. For I, Kevin, am going to protect you all. Whee! Hey Luger, is that you, buddy? Hey look, buddy, it's me, Kevin. Don't you see me? Hello? Alright, so along your journey, you're gonna find like ceramic pots and chests. Honestly, right now, I might as well find everything. And the staple of Secret of Mana, the dancing clerks. Alright, that's enough of that. Hey there, is that Angela? Let me talk to her. Hey there, I'm just watching you sleep.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Could you give a girl some peace and quiet? Back off!
I like Angela. To be honest, Angela's a pretty fun character.
You can't get anything past me.
This game really expanded on her personality, because I remember the original game, like, I used to rarely ever choose her. But this game, she's actually very fun to use. I am not making Charlotte the main character. I'll quit. I can't stand her voice acting. Now right now, I want to see if I can approach this Beastman and see if anything happens. Hey buddy, don't you recognize me?
What, Kevin, is that you? What are you doing here? Oh, I see. You're on a secret mission for the king. Don't worry, I won't say nothing.
No, this is not New Game Plus. I'm trying to play this legit this time. So it's going to be more than 3 days worth of playing. Probably at least like 5. Alright, let's go drop in to see Duran.
Give me a break. What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons? If this is a joke, I ain't laughing. Come on, these beast guys are reaching for a fight. Not sure if I can beat them all on my own, even if I had more weapons. Oh, what a headache.
Another customer. Sorry, we're fresh out of weapons. Couldn't stop those beastmen from taking the lot. Now, the voice actor for Goramon is not too bad, but to be honest, I was kind of picturing more of a Skeletor type of actor to play Goramon. However, I guess the person playing him is doing a quite fine job indeed. Go to the armor shop. What's up for this guy?
What, Kevin, is that you?
Oh, is it the same thing? Yeah, it says the same thing. Alright, I thought the Beastman might be a little bit more individual. Welcome! Well, you're welcome in the shop, but I'm out of equipment. Beastmen are ruining my business. You know, that sounds kind of racist right there. Maybe your unfair business practices are ruining your own business. So here's Hawkeye. Let's talk to him.
This town is caught up in a war it never wanted. It's the same story everywhere you go in the world these days. Like my homeland. What on earth is going on?
Alright, we can also go upstairs and talk to Reese. Yes, all of your main protagonists just end up being here.
Pardon me. My younger brother is missing, and I must find him as soon as possible. Have you perchance seen a little lost boy around here?
Now we can be a jerk and lie to her and say yes, or we can be honest and say no. I'm gonna say yes.
Really? Where? Where did you see him?
Over there? Or, you see...
Oh, you lied to me. How terrible! But I suppose this was an attempt to cheer me up in your own way. So I thank you.
No, I'm just a messed up person. I actually do feel kind of bad saying that to her, though.
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the Beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
wait for night. Sleep at the inn until then. Just wish our guards weren't the ones causing trouble.
Let's go say hi to Luger. Now the item shop here I believe is where Kevin would be hanging out. He'd be standing in that corner over there. But we're fine now. We're just gonna head out of here. I'm gonna go say hi to Luger.
Who's there? Where'd they go? Was that Kevin? Must be seeing things.
Alright, so I can understand. Kevin was behind you. You didn't see him.
Close one.
I guess Luger didn't just see me jump down 20 feet in front of him. Hey Luger! Luger, I'm over here, buddy. Luger, you can't see me? I'm over here, man. Look. Oh, that sucked.
Who's there?
We just skipped this. Alright. That was weird. I actually ended up jumping behind him. Alright, so the game's like screaming at you, go into the inn. We're going into the inn. Looking for a place to rest? No charge. Can't do business with those beastmen in town anyway. God, again, this sounds racist, the way this is coming across, if you read it in the wrong way. Alright, escape Jad. So right now the beastmen are in their like werewolf forms and they're just kind of walking around. Actually, are they even here? Yeah, what a fatal flaw. We're gonna put a city under siege, but we better hope it doesn't get dark out, because then we can't control ourselves. No wonder these beastmen failed their invasion. Alright, so this here is Rabbite Forest. Alright, so we got aerial enemies, you gotta jump and just slash at them a little bit, and you can knock them back on the ground briefly. Not a huge fan of them in this game, because honestly, you know, being precise in the air was never part of the original game, and it's not too hard to do in this game, but it's also not easy either. Only in a few parts there's some like stupid platforming sections, but nothing that breaks the game by any means. the holy city of Wendel. And run into a brick wall. There's an invisible force blocking the way.
Can't get through. What is this? Better find another way in.
I will admit, the first time kind of playing this game on Super Nintendo, it wasn't like super clear everything you had to do right here. I remember kind of wandering around a little bit. But it's not, you don't really get penalized too badly for it. I mean, you're in a very easy area. Alright, so this is the Lakeside Town of Astoria. I'm gonna get to know these people a little bit this time. Usually when I play this game, I just kind of breeze through here. But you know what? It's a nice little homely town. Might as well talk to the inhabitants. This is the Lakeside Town of Astoria. It's a quaint little village. I like it.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I don't really need to buy anything. This game honestly gives you items galore. The only things you ever really need to buy are just weapons and equipment. Whee! You used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern to the east to get to the other side of the lake. Unfortunately, Wendel's closed off to keep their city safe. Yeah, Wendel's across the lake, and in order to get there, you gotta go through that cave with the little invisible barrier. And this is just a blank room. Curses, I managed to get away from Dad, but now I'm stuck here because of the barrier. Now I'll never get home to Wendel. Take down the barrier? Hey buddy, if you figure it out, let me know. Gonna spend the night here, I guess. Finding a way home is a problem for future me. You could stay the night here too. Maybe the barrier will magically disappear overnight. You never know. Actually, I just realized something. The opening cinematic showed Kevin swimming across an ocean to get to Jad. He can't just swim the lake and get to Wendel? Did you hear Jasmine taken over by Beastmen? Are we next? You know what, lady? Yeah, you are. You know the gold and silver mana statues, yes? Offer a prayer at the golden statue to restore your hit points and magic points. Both statues will save your data. Youngin', are you a beastman? Don't worry, I got a feeling you're not with the others. I'll keep it to myself.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
I could go in the weapon shop. I didn't go in here.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Actually, that is a weapon that's a little stronger, but to be honest, I don't really need it right now. Kevin's a very strong character. I should be fine for a little bit with him. Let's check out the armor shop here. You know what? You're asleep, buddy. I should just like steal all your goods and head out. But unfortunately, Hawk is the thief, not Kevin. Alright, so we have a seed. You can plant seeds in these magic pots. They're usually always at inns. If you find a seed, try planting it at an inn's magic pot located near the front desk. You can grow items and equipment from the various types of seeds. The pot will level up the more seeds you plant. The higher your magic pot level is, the better your chance at getting good items from item seeds. Enemies will drop seeds more often too. We're gonna plant all 3 of them. See what we get. Alright, a bumpkin. Actually, that's a good item to get early on. A candy and a medical herb.
Welcome.
Alright guys, time to go to sleep.
Huh? What the? A light?
Blinded by the light, woke up in the morning of the night. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. You saw that light too, didn't you? Well, I'll be.
What? Flying light? What was it? Never seen anything like that. Where did it go? I should follow. Huh.
I'm just running around grabbing some things. Alright, so I'm gonna get to know the people here a little bit. The light disappeared into Rabbi Forest, I think. I saw a fairy in the light. I knew it. I told you I saw a light. Anybody over here? Nah. It's an evil omen. The story and legend say that a phantasmal light will bring the destruction of the town. We're doomed! Oh, lady, I think you're overreacting. It's like somebody had a flashlight and shined it on me. I'm gonna die! Honestly, I think our original voice cast was better than this voice cast. Come on, Kevin was Arnold Schwarzenegger, the fairy was Meatwad, Keanu Reeves was Hawkeye, Skeletor was the Death Jester. We had a great ensemble cast right there. Are you kidding me? I can't go through here? you could land your Clash Strike in just the right way, you can kind of do a little bit of an area attack. That's not possible, Mirasami.
Alive?
I'm all right. Oh, who are you?
I am Kevin.
Who are you?
Verolia. Saw the light.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendel. I can't fly any further on my own.
Fine by me. Going to Wendel too. But Cascade Cavern. Can't get through right now.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait. Ah! What happened? Was it Astoria? Gotta go back.
Oh, we need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Oh, wait. What?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Ah, she's in my head? Ah!
Hurry!
On it.
You take Fairy with you. Alright, so Fairy's now part of our team. She was just there to kind of,
So,
you know, do some
why
plot
are you heading
nonsense.
to Wendel?
Priest of Light can save Carl. Bring him back.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
So again, it's like, I want to like the voice actor for Kevin. I don't mind the idea of him having, like, broken speech. But it's like they add all these pauses to a point where it's just nauseating. It'd be like reading Ayla and Chrono Trigger, but pausing every 3 words. Oh, let's head back to Astoria. Check on our friends there.
What happened? Where are the humans?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
Cowards!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendel is in danger.
Alright, so, yeah, I guess that lady was right. About the fairy being a bad omen. I mean, the town's pretty much decimated. They even destroyed the pumpkins. What monsters. Alright, so before we head on over to Wendel, let me save my game. Just to be safe. I mean, I'm not gonna die. It's very unlikely I will, but You never know. I could have like a string of really bad luck. So we're heading on over to Wendel.
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier. There. You should be fine now.
Now normally here's where you would automatically meet your second character. However, since Charlotte is our second character, we're gonna meet her in about a couple minutes. However, if you made Charlotte your third character, you still end up meeting her in a couple minutes. So, kind of interesting right here. Now that way that was a little or an exit way out of this hallway. It doesn't really bring you anywhere. Oh, get out of there. Okay, good. Yeah, anytime you see red, that means get out of that area. So right now Kevin's asleep. He's only gonna wake up if he gets nudged. It's one thing this game did a little bit better. It made the combat a little bit more dynamic this time around, as opposed to button mashing madness. I actually do want to run around and find all the shinies. What's up here? Anything up here? Keep on walking, Kevin. Just keep on walking.
Ah! Holy! Oh, I thought it was Agana, but you saved me! I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendel.
Danger is here. Go home. okay?
But
I hate Charlotte so much. You can experience the previous journey of your new companion, Charlotte. Play through their past, you cannot save during a flashback chapter. I'm actually going to skip playing through her past. Pretty much, long story short, she's from Wendel. Her caretaker, Heath, went on some mission. She saw him get abducted by Gormond. So Kevin and Charlotte have a common enemy. And she tried getting back to Wendel and couldn't get back home.
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendel that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really, really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath, so I followed him in secret and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night. By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again. And then I couldn't even get back to Wendel because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Fine. You can come with. On my way to Wendel to see the priest anyway.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. Come on, Slowpoke. I'll take you to my grandpa. Now, it's off to Wendel.
Yeah, she's my second character. So
Great.
you kind of end up finding her here anyway. Which is a little interesting. You have a tiny bit more solo time with Kevin. But what's even a little bit more interesting...
Come along, recruits. Follow me.
So small. Gotta protect the young ones.
I got the two worst voice actors for my two main characters. I have Kevin, who pauses between every word, like William Shatner, but with less actual acting. And I also have Charlotte, who reads like she's Elmer Fudd, and I want to rip my ears and eyeballs out of my head. Actually, as I pointed out, I don't care that she talks with that accent, but what bothers me is that the words are written in that accent. So the word really would be wee-wee. Wee-wee!
Take down the enemy!
Don't worry, recruits. I know how to get to Wendel.
So another thing you can do is for strategy, when you want to switch your characters, you can kind of customize your AI. For Kevin, Clash Strikes he's going to use almost all the time. Healing items sometimes. Tactics, he is almost always going to be on the attack. Nearby enemies. For Charlotte, she'll also do nearby enemies. She's going to be more focused on healing because she's not strong at all. She kind of sucks as a fighter.
Yes! Wendel! Lead the way! Take down the enemy! Next! Run! Hurry! Let's move!
Although what's a little bit interesting though is with Charlotte's backstory, I remember playing the other time with her. When she lands in the meadow to find Heath, she actually bumps into Kevin, but I didn't bump into her with Kevin's quest.
This could get ugly.
So it's a little bit of an interesting thing. That was something I think added to this game. I don't remember Kevin encountering her during her backstory, but I could be wrong.
Easy peasy.
Alright, so let's head on over to the Vatican City of Secret of Mana. Wendel. So Lumina time just means it's daytime. That means Kevin's a little bit weaker. But not by much. I mean, honestly, he's such a powerhouse, it doesn't matter. In the original game, you wanted to have it nighttime with Kevin. Make him as strong as possible, because the original game was a little unforgiving at times.
Wendel! I could bring Carl back!
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with his eminence.
Trouble souls from across the world come here to Wendel seeking guidance. We are a neutral town and have no enemies.
We need to request an audience with his eminence.
Actually, I don't really need to talk to some of these NPCs. I may, however, want to get some armor for Kevin now.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
We'll use this.
Oh, good choice.
Good work.
Come again.
Maybe I'll get some weapons for Kevin too. I like how this is a neutral area that's like a holy town, yet they have an armor and weapon shop. Makes sense to me, right? Grandpa's probably mad at me. Doggy. Ruff, ruff. Kitty cat. That lady's probably thinking like, nobody ever wants to talk to me. They always want to talk to my cat.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Alright, I'm absolutely buying the Iron Knuckle.
Nice.
For Kevin. I'm not gonna bother buying anything for Charlotte right now.
Come again.
And that's it. This game made equipping your characters so much nicer than the original. That's one thing this game fixed. And I am very thankful for it. So actually, we only get one person's backstory with the priest here. Because Charlotte will not go in the temple with you.
I think I'll wait out here. I left without telling Grandpa. He's probably really mad at me.
Or possibly really worried that his granddaughter died. Charlotte left the party. Good. Let's just end the game right now. Gonna go around your palace, Your Eminence, and smash all your vases and pots. See, like, this is the thing. If you feel like exploring the castle, you could. It's not really a point in doing it.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
Priest! Carl! Bring Carl back! Friend! He's my only friend! Carl, the wolf pup!
What is your name, son? I see. Listen well, Kevin. The gift of life comes with the inevitability of death. Nothing can replace a life lost, nor bring back a soul who is no longer with us. That is why the gift is so precious. But death is simply how new life begins. Though Carl cannot return to his previous life, his soul will live on in your heart. Do you understand?
But... Carl... He's...
Keep the memory of him alive in your heart, young one. And someday Carl may be reborn into your life again. Do not give up hope.
No! This is the king's fault! Won't forgive him for what he did! To Carl!
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Withering? But without the mana tree, the seals on the mana stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
What?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What? Fairy? What's he talking about?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
But Fairy's better now, yeah? We made it to Wendel. You do not need me anymore, so go to the old man instead.
Would that I were able to bear your burdens. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life.
Oh, that fairy's dead.
Can part them.
Huh? Don't need a mana sword. I need revenge on the one who hurt Carl. Can't get distracted.
Kevin, I'm sure you already know you don't have the strength to defeat the King of Ferolia. Not with your power right now. But with the Sword of Mana, you would.
What? Stronger than the king? Really? But what is the Sword of Mana?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the mana tree, waiting. Before the mana tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the goddess of mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
I get that sword. I can defeat the king? Done! Where is the, sanctuary of mana?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the sanctuary of mana should appear. Through that portal is the sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the mana goddess began her slumber.
What do I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
No hope?
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a mana stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
Alright, so the Priest of Light has granted you a new ability. HP boost. Priest of Light chain ability, HP boost, or base HP is increased by 30 points. That's actually not bad, because it gives everybody a little more health. For right now, I'm just going to throw that on one of my characters, just because it's useful at this point. Chain abilities can be used by all party members. Learn more abilities by allocating training points and meeting people along your journey. You may learn chain abilities from quite unexpected acquaintances. Usually it's main characters or side characters you bump into. You know, random shop owner in Town 5 isn't going to really have an ability.
Don't leave me behind! I need to save Heath. I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
I don't like it, but sure. Yay, Charlotte rejoined the party. Awesome. Alright, I do want to run over to the inn just because I have a couple more item seeds that I want to use. I might actually use that incense. Ooh, Demon Claw. That'd actually be useful for this boss I'm fighting right now. Demon Claw gives your character Dark Saber energy, and the first boss actually is a light-powered boss, so I'll take it.
Defeat it quickly and move!
Well, yeah, I'm dishing out quite a bit less damage in daytime, so I might have to pay attention to day and night for Kevin. Now, if you kind of go light side, it sort of balances out his character a little bit more.
Take down the enemy! Got you! Just weak enemies.
Be careful! This could get
Next! Hurry! Let's move!
Wait! Stop! There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
Alright, so we need to make our way up the Cascade Cavern to a point we couldn't really access before.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Next! Run!
A triumph!
My turn!
Yeah, it was pretty fun fighting with Kevin. He's easily the best fighter of the game.
This one is so annoying!
Got you!
Too bad!
Learning!
Give him a little backhand and just smacked him right off the screen. I do want to save here.
Is that the hole? Fairy said we have to get there. But how do we do that?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't fly. I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there. Let's give it a try.
Yay! So right now, since I have some items I can use, I have HP boost, and that's it. I'm just gonna put it on. I'll give it to Charlotte because she needs HP because she's just weak.
We can take this enemy in no time!
Power! Learning! Getting stronger!
I like how they're all just playing around, doing their thing.
Defeat it quickly.
And then I come over and just decimate their life.
Feel strength. Might be stronger than you think.
Let's hurry along. This one is so annoying. Hurry along. This one is so annoying. Easy peasy.
Alright, so right now Kevin's poisoned. And what would cure poison or medical herbs? You can also look by Kevin's little avatar on the bottom. There's like that little green blobby effect. Problem is, status effects aren't super obvious in this game. I wish they kind of were. But other than that, it's, you know, it's another thing carried over from the old game.
Be careful. This could get ugly.
Ouch! One down.
Charlotte, can't you kill anything?
Such power. What can I say? I'm natural.
Alright, so let me save my game. Right here, I'm going to train my characters a little bit. Okay, let's see. For Kevin, ward off's not too bad a thing. King's not that useful. Payback's actually not bad. I might do that. You must equip learned abilities in order to use them. There are many types of abilities. Some will raise your stats, some will help you during battle, etc. Go to the Gear Stats menu to try equipping an ability. So Payback's automatically equipped, but if it wasn't... Actually, it's not equipped. Okay, now it is, whatever. So Payback. That's actually pretty good. That means Kevin's going to be like an offensive powerhouse. Now for Miss Charlotte... train her. Oh, I can't even do anything with her. She has one training point. Sorry, she has 5 training points. I'm looking at Kevin's stats. So for her, she's not really worth, you know, leveling up her attack power all that much. Hit points and stamina is not too bad to level up because she needs some help. Close call's not bad. That actually is a good healing thing to put on her. Recovery is also pretty good. But this is the one I do want to level up. It's locked right now. Healing Light. This is her healing spell. And also Twinkle Rain is her curing spell. I want to level this stuff up right now. Ambush damage to enemy not targeting the player. Not stupid. Close call and recovery aren't too bad, but right now I just want to level those up. Alright, so let's head on in here and see what's in this creepy cave. looks like somebody got the drop on us. Say it, don't spray it, buddy.
Elemental? Monster? Which?
No, this isn't the elemental we're looking for. It's a giant monster. So why do I feel mana power coming off of it? Did this food steal the mana power?
Ugh, fight the monster first. Worry later.
Owie!
So also in the battle arena, you find these little pots. Usually these are good. You get some free, CS gauge points in here. They're worth getting. The Full Metal Hag is actually really easy boss stuff. Charlotte, get out of there.
It's hurt. Time to strike.
It's no match for us.
And he is dead and down for the count. I do think that's an awesome explosion thing, like light emanating from it. Boom! Yeah!
What is that?
Heyo! Looking for Lumina? That'd be me. Nice to meet ya! A pleasure. And thanks for releasing me from the belly of that Full Metal meanie, am I right? Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come. Barry filled me in on your plight while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? Just like Fairy, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help however I can to make sure we save the mana of the world.
Lumina, where is the Lightstone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. Oh, no. It's safe, though. For now, at least. It's so unstable. It seems like the Benevodon could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board and open the portal to the sanctuary.
Alright, so we have now obtained the powers of Lumina!
Huh? A crack? Here. Wait. Maybe a shortcut.
I think I accidentally skipped a little tutorial. Oh, never mind, I didn't. Here it is. That was a little weird. Alright, Light Elemental Magic. Now that you can access Lumina's powers, you can use Light Elemental Magic by putting training points towards abilities from the training section of Circle 3 lines. Here are some examples of Light Magic. Holy Saber, which is something that Duran gets. I don't think any of my characters get that, I'm not sure. Healing Light, which Kevin can get if he goes Light class. Charlotte has any class she's in. That's why she's actually very useful for healing. And Holy Bolt deals light magic damage. That's also an offensive magic spell, and only Angela really gets that. So, yeah. Kevin doesn't really get a whole lot of magic.
Learning! Getting stronger!
before I progress forward, I do want to train Charlotte just a little bit. I want to give her all her magic spells. Add 5% of CS gauge when healing an ally's HP in battle.
What?
Kevin got punched by the Beast King, he got punched by Luger.
What do you think you're doing?
Thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Saved us some trouble. Now, nothing's stopping us from invading Wendel. This is a present to show our appreciation.
No!
Let's get going.
Oh, what do I do?
Alright, so we get a little backstory for Fairy's background here. See what she's all about.
Oh, the mana tree continues to wither. A hero must be found to take the Sword of Mana and awaken our goddess. Then, let us ask the Priest of Light for guidance. We must not delay any longer. Let's go!
Yeah, sort of. I mean, there's some difference in the areas you go to Mirasami. But yeah, the game's kind of broken off into, like, sections like that.
I cannot continue. What do you mean? We're so close! We can do this! I can't make it to the other realm with my powers. I leave the rest of it to you. Please, hurry. Oh, we cannot continue either. Please go on without us. Find our hero and save the mana tree.
Wait, where? Let me out!
No need to shout. Save your breath.
Who? Tell me, where is this?
You're finally awake. You okay? Looks like the Beastmen really did a number on you when they brought you back here to Chad's stronghold. Same here, unfortunately. Give me a moment, and I think I can get us all out. Now that the guards are gone, we've got a chance. Who, me? I'm Hawkeye. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Quit your yakking. Keep quiet.
Did you even notice the door's unlocked? What a useless guard.
What? You're right. But how?
Oh, it's simple. Come over here and take a look. Keep staring at that spot. Good. There, that's done. Come on, you really thought a lock like that was gonna stop a professional thief?
No! I've been tricked.
Sorry for the wait. Let's get out of here. Head to the docks. There should be one boat left. Come on, let's get out of this town. While the beastmen are attacking Wendel, their forces are spread thin. We can catch that boat before it sets sail. I heard the townsfolk mention it before I got caught. You don't look so good. Offer a prayer to that mana statue and you'll be healed completely. Hurry before someone comes.
Alright, so Hawkeye has joined our party, and that's our third ally. Little fun fact with this game. Whoever you pick as your third ally is always going to rescue you from the jail cell here. With the exception of Charlotte. If you somehow make Charlotte your third ally, and you have a party of 3 when you get here, Duran's going to be the one that rescues you automatically. Now that has me thinking. If I have Duran, Duran, the character, and Charlotte, you know what? I don't remember who rescues you at that point. Maybe it's Kevin. It might just be Kevin by default. Anyway, we're gonna save here, and this is probably gonna be it for today. I know not the longest playthrough in the world today, but I got things I gotta do and responsibilities I gotta take care of. So anyways, guys, this is your boy Poe Pro signing out. Peace, love, and happiness, wisdom, knowledge supreme. Poe Pro blesses you all. 1.